Welcome to the Lincoln Link Studio and to Lincoln High School's first curriculum night in 38 years. I am Ruth Metzger, principal.
And I'm Corey Eichner, assistant principal.
It's been a great start to the school year, and we hope you've had an opportunity to join us at one of the many opening events and the kickoffs to our performing arts, athletics, and activities. As we begin the reopening of Lincoln, it is important for us to integrate and involve our students in the transition process. Our students spent focused time the first 2 weeks of school in their mentorship class, participating in character-strong activities and completing Project Identity. Project Identity is the opportunity for our students not only to explore their own identity here at Lincoln, but served as a collaboration team process for each mentorship to curate and present a class crest to their assigned house.
Additionally, we want to hear from our students on what was important to them in the type of school culture they want to create here at Lincoln. During mentorship, we asked our students how they want to feel when they come to school. This highlights the importance of safety, inclusivity, and the desire to create a welcoming and positive environment that our students want to create.
To support our growing partnership with our families, we have some important news and updates to share with you. Much of this was sent home in our first day packets and in our culture guide the first week of school. If your student hasn't shared this with you, ask them about it or check out a copy that is posted on our website of the culture guide. Now, here is Lori Miller and Perry Lee to share some important information for you.
Hi, my name is Lori Miller and I'm the attendance specialist at Lincoln High School. I'm here to help your students have a safe and successful high school experience by making sure that they are present. Did you know that we operate a secure building? This means we keep all of our doors locked during operating hours. So to get in the building, you'll need to come to the main doors on Interlake Avenue and get buzzed in. Walk up the path next to the large granite Lincoln sign towards the beautiful wall of windows, and you'll find a small round doorbell on the metal post on the right side of the entryway. Simply press the button and we'll buzz you in. If you don't press the button, we can't unlock the doors. Parents and students often ask, what is the attendance process at Lincoln? Communication is key. Just call or email the attendance line to report absences, late arrivals, and when your student needs to leave early. You can find the phone and email info on the front page of the website. We do our very best to make sure your student is where they are supposed to be. So when a student arrives late, they get a time-stamped late slip to give to their teacher for admission to class. When your student needs to be dismissed midday, please alert me as soon as possible. Students should stop by before school or during lunch to pick up a dismissal pass. They give the pass to the teacher of the class they need to leave. You do not have to come into the building to pick up your student. Students can take the bus to appointments or meet you at a convenient location. So that's why it's very important they sign out in the office and why we must hear from you before we'll dismiss them. If your student texts you that they aren't feeling well and wants you to pick them up or excuse them, tell them they must see the nurse. If your student is marked unexcused late or absent for any period of the day, you will get an automated message in the evening. If you think there's been an error or you just simply forgot to call to report the absence, let me know as soon as possible and I'll make any necessary corrections. Ultimately, it's your student's responsibility to get to class on time. So if your student is marked absent because they arrived after attendance was taken, it's their responsibility to fix that with their teacher and the attendance office. It's a pleasure to support the LHS community, so feel free to contact me anytime if you have any questions.
Oh, thanks, Lori. My name is Perry Lee, and I'm your fiscal specialist. I take care of anything relating to the money handling for the school. So therefore, if there's a cost involved with a field trip, or if your club is fundraising, or if your athletic team is ordering special team gear, or if you have outstanding library fines, or maybe you have to get a replacement Orchid card, everything is paid by coming to my office. All of these payments can also be made online using school pay. In fact, we encourage all families to register for school pay as it saves a trip to the fiscal office when payment is needed. School pay even allows families to pre-order Lincoln Spiritwear, which can be picked up when the student store is open every Friday after school. The fiscal office, which is my office, is located on the north side of the Lower Commons and is open every day before, after school, as well as during lunch.
We are excited that Lincoln is a one-to-one laptop learning environment. Please support your student by ensuring they come to school each day with a fully charged computer. We recognize the importance of integrating technology into the learning environment and want to work in partnership with our families in promoting appropriate use of technology while at school. Please talk to your student about how technology can support their learning and help monitor their screen time outside of school hours as it relates to social media, gaming, and non-academic purposes. You can also help by waiting until lunch period or after school to text your student. If you need to reach them during the school day, please contact the main office.
In our classrooms, cell phone use will follow the guidelines of the teacher through the classroom stoplight. Red means no personal devices allowed and should be put away. Yellow means personal devices allowed with teacher permission. And green means personal devices allowed with teacher direction. Please note that technology may be confiscated for family pickup if these guidelines are not followed.
It is important that the students have opportunities to explore personal interests and try new things. With opportunities in our performing arts, athletics, clubs, activities, exhibitions, and more, students will have a lot of ways to get involved. Let's hear from two important people, our activities coordinator, Ms. New, and our athletic director, Mr. Brackey.
Hello, my name is Christine Ushwunder, and while my official title is Activities Coordinator, what I really do is manage the climate and culture within Lincoln High School. Climate is the feel of a school, the way that people feel when they walk into the building, and culture is the actions that we do to achieve that climate. Activities is a big part of the climate and culture of a school, and the goal of student activities at Lincoln High School is to provide students with opportunities to explore different facets of themselves and their interests and find common ground with others. We currently have 10 student clubs, including Black Student Union, Asian Student Union, Latinx Student Union, Jewish Student Union, LGBTQIA+ Advocacy Club, Robotics Club, Keystone Club, which is a service club, Drama Club, Environmental Club, and STEM Club. There's also a strong interest in a dance club, a math club, a visual arts club, and a few others. In addition, we will have class officer selections in October, house representatives, athletic representatives, and eventually ASB officer positions available. Students that are interested in starting a club or entering other student leadership positions should come talk to me during lunch or after school. In the meantime, encourage your student to purchase an ASB card, which supports all student opportunities for athletics and activities here at Lincoln High School.
My name is Brent Brackey, and I'm proud to serve as the athletic director here at Lincoln. We have been hard at work planning for our athletic program, and we are off to a great start. Students have a full slate of athletics to choose from, and we are excited to have over 40% of our students currently enrolled and participating in at least one sport. Prior experience isn't necessary. In fact, we have many first-time athletes. Lincoln is offering a new athletic registration portal through Family ID to help expedite registration and provide convenience to our families in updating their information from one season to the next. Please remember that a current physical must be uploaded into your profile using the SPS physical form for your registration to be complete. It has been great watching our first athletic competitions in almost 40 years and seeing the strong spectator support from our students and community members. Please visit us on our website for more information on our athletic options and to check out new club sports forming as well.
It is our hope that all students will find their connection at school. We encourage everyone to buy an ASB card. ASB costs $40 and supports our athletics and activities programs. Students with ASB benefit from discounted prices throughout the year, such as entrance fees to athletics, dances, and other activities, along with the discounted price on the yearbook.
As a family, we encourage you to also get involved. There are a lot of opportunities to support Lincoln. Please take time to stop by the PTSA table in the Commons to get connected with our parent support groups.
We've recently heard questions about lunch. At Lincoln, there's just one lunch this year. Lunch is a great opportunity for students to connect with each other and expand their social circles. As a campus community, we strive to protect our environment by sorting our waste in the lunchroom. Please help support this effort by sending lunch containers that are either reusable or that can be recycled or put in the compost. We are happy to offer both open library and open gym during our lunchtime. As many of you may have heard, we do have an open campus at lunch. Leaving campus during lunch is a privilege. We are all members of this community, and Lincoln students should strive to be positive contributors to our local businesses. Reports of challenges or late arrival back to class after lunch can result in the loss of off-campus privileges.
Supporting our students of high importance here at Lincoln. From our school nurse and the Student Health Center to the Academic Supports in our library and the Academic Support Center, students have many resources available to them. To navigate their high school experience, let's hear from our counselors, Mr. Biddle and Ms. Shue.
Hello, Lincoln Links. My name is Mr. Biddle, and I am a counselor here at Lincoln. If your student's last name begins with A through K, I am your counselor.
My name is Ms. Shue, and I'm also a counselor here at Lincoln. If your student's last name starts with L through Z, I am your counselor. In the Counseling Center, we support you with anything you need academically, personally, and with post-secondary planning.
Here in Seattle Public Schools, we use a program called Naviance to help post-secondary planning and completing the high school and beyond plan. We are excited that students will be working on this program and mentorship. Another thing Ms. Shue and I help with is testing. The first test that will be given is on October 16th when all 10th graders will be given the PSAT. Students will receive a study booklet and mentorship.
Mr. Biddle and I also support mentorship and will be glad to meet with students to discuss things happening in your mentorship. One of the aspects of mentorship that we are excited to support is student-led conferences. Students will be receiving more information about this from their mentorship teacher.
We are still developing the best procedures for the Counseling Center, including how to make appointments with a counselor. For now, the best time for students to drop by is before and after school, during passing periods, and at lunch. Parents and students should email us to make an appointment.
We hope you find the visits to the different classrooms this evening helpful. We know how important it is to build partnership with all our families. As Ms. Shue noted, in November there will be another opportunity to engage with our learning community through student-led conferences. Lincoln has applied for a waiver day on November 27th, where students will not come to school. Students and their families will be invited instead between November 20th and November 27th to participate in student-led conferences. Please be watching for information and sign-ups coming shortly.
Thank you and enjoy the rest of your evening.
My name is Michelle Pentecost. You can find me in the Academic Support Center, or the ASC, which is located in the library. It is a dedicated space staffed by myself, the academic dean, as well as university tutors and community volunteers. Starting in October, students can drop into the ASC to receive academic help, complete makeup work, and access resources. Our before and after school help, or BASH, schedule will be available soon.
Hi, I'm Meg Carlson, Lincoln School Nurse. I see students on a walk-in basis when they don't feel well, they have questions about health in general, or if they have an injury. I can also look up your immunization records and help with management of chronic conditions. If you want your student to have medications at school, either prescribed or over the counter, you can fill out a medication authorization form and bring in a supply of the medication in the original container. My office is co-located with the Teen Health Center, which is managed by NeighborCare. Your child can be seen there if they are registered with them.